And I'm here at Brixworth Country Park, where they're getting you to connect with nature through sight, touch and sound.
Right, now with the good weather, many of us have headed to parks for picnics and games, and now one country park in our region is making our experience with nature a little different.
Yep, Brixworth Country Park in Northamptonshire has been filled with artwork designed to help people connect to the natural world.
In a slightly different way, I think. Well, our reporter Ravneet Nandra joins us. And Rav, you're trying out one of the installations, aren't you? Tell us more.
I thought she was one.
I am at one of the installations. It's very interactive, but we'll come back to this one in a second because there are 7 art installations here, and it's called Ways of Knowing. Someone who knows about the installations and is behind putting them together is James. Hi, James. Hi. Now, we had a walk around the park, and one that caught my eye was a tree trunk with a ticking sound inside. Let's have a listen to that first. Now, when I heard that, I thought there was a bird inside the trunk, but it's not a real trunk. So how are people supposed to interpret this artwork?
So we're really keen that people bring their own meanings to the work. So some people have thought it was a bird or animals. One family thought it was a heartbeat, which I quite liked. The artist, he actually wanted it to sound like a ticking clock. So if you imagine that's a very human measure of time. In fact, with this particular tree, there are various tree surgeons around the country, and when they fell a tree, they text a particular number, and that causes the tree to chime.
Now, there are 7 installations here from different artists. Tell me a bit about those.
So we've got some brightly coloured sculptures, there's some interactive sound works, and there's a video as well.
Brilliant. And we are in one of the installations now. As you can see, we're in cover. You're going to show me how this one works. So let's come around this side. We are going to put our hands through these holes and our hands in the gloves and our heads through the holes. So how does this work?
So this is a work called Glove Box by an artist called Nash. So it's a textile piece. From one side you might think of it as a barrier from nature, but actually we want people to engage with it and physically touch it, put their arms through these sleeves, and if you imagine this is mirroring something like handling radioactive material, but actually what you've got here is a lovely lily pond, so to reach out and touch nature with this little bit of protection.
Well, something for everyone, whether it's touch, sound or sight, and these installations are here till the end of October to get one with nature.
Rav, thank you very much. That is unique, isn't it?
Yeah, don't get stuck in there, I'm going to say. I'm slightly concerned you end up being there all night.
I love the trunk. That was amazing, the ticking trunk.
It was a very good idea. Lots of stuff going on there.